Hi team, this is a message for those of you who've been involved in the QA training. I've been reflecting on your feedback and I've been reviewing the outline of the session. I think we're in a very different space now. A couple of you fed back that the engagement issues that we had probably a couple of years ago now are not a factor. Engagement between the teams is pretty good, and there's no point singling out QA as an area where we need to make improvements. It will just put an unnecessary spotlight on the initiative, and I think it's one of you said, and I completely agree, that it's patronising really to be talking about specific words you should be using, as if that's going to change the whole intent of the message that's being shared. I do think it's really important that our leaders role model collaboration, enterprise-wide leadership. So I think of the 3 modules that we plan to do as part of the sort of QA fix and PA consulting type activities are still valid. I think it's worth a quick summary of who are QA, what do they do, why is it important, that type of things, more factual bit. I love the idea of a short, sharp, brilliant way of giving feedback on the back of QA, and I think it's really important that we continue to focus on a culture of collaboration, enterprise leadership, wide learning, being civil with each other. Now, the bit that I'm struggling with is whether that should be agnostic of teams. I think it should be agnostic of teams. Whether it's necessary as a standalone piece of learning, whether it's necessary to draw people in and require them to come to a learning session, whether it should be part of the leadership induction that's being rolled out, or whether it should just be part of performance management and us observing behaviours, role modelling it, giving each other feedback and improving it. So I think those other 2 bits of training as an e-learn or e-type learn, the lady from training doesn't like the word e-learn, is useful for us to explore on feedback and what do QA do. But the culture thing, we need something that really promotes and role models the positive culture, is pragmatic, is proportionate, doesn't necessarily come out with a single team. But what I'd like us to have a think about is the training necessary? Will it have the right outcome? And what's the best way to deliver it? So Rebecca Brooks in the training team is having a 30-minute session. I've asked her to invite Rebecca Green, and I'll share with you the sort of training outline that we propose. I suggest Mark, maybe you want to join that as well. And I think out the back of that, we'll have a great way forward to sort out what we need to do next. Hope that makes sense. Thank you.